Not bully? What did she mean by not bully? Was this girl bullied in the past? Who? I don't know. Who am I? Did she just say, who am I? Is she a fan of Jackie Chan? Who? Oh. The girl screams out loud. God, my health is getting low. The hose cinches tight around my body. Hit, what do I do now? Oh my God, I'm so excited for this. Brightness, ambient sound, gore level, extreme. No. Jump scares. Ooh, there's an option. Decrease the amount of jump scares for those with weak hearts. Change the setting to none to enjoy the story. Chat, do you have a weak heart? I am gonna turn it down a bit though. Let's go 95. Maximum. Turn it down just a bit. There we go. Jump scare levels max. Present. I wish we could go higher, you know? Like gore level. Oh. Make it a friggin' Mortal Kombat style. Right. Artwork. 8. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Spirits. There's a lot of spirits, including me. Sound. Okay. Extra content. You cannot access additional content and finish the game. I'm so excited. Me and my wife are a huge fan of this series, and I'm very, very excited. The artwork is incredible. The story names, characters, and incidents portrayed are fictitious. No, I didn't. And so it begins.
東京都 H 市にある名門この江原学園。そこで奇妙な噂が流れていた。死人が死を宣告する。発端は数週間前に起こった生徒の失踪だった。失踪の前日、学園の掲示板に奇妙な手紙が貼られていたという。そこにはこうあった。リボンへ、今夜花子がお前を殺す。私は見ている。学園に紛れ、親愛なる死人。しかしそんな手紙は警察の調べでは見つからず、生徒の行方も未だに分からない。以来、不穏な噂が広がり始める。花子は学校のトイレに出る幽霊に違いない。失踪した生徒はきっと花子に殺されている。死人は学校にいる誰かかもしれない。そんな折、またも死の宣告が学園に届く。死を告げる死人の影。それは学園をさらなる不安に覆っていった。そうして夏も過ぎ去った頃、ある男が学園へとやってきた。果たして死人とは怪異なのか。
This is the protagonist from the first game. He's back to fight the spirits once again. Hey, tell me the rest of the story. We got cut off in the middle, remember? I've been thinking about it during class ever since. The story, you mean? About the departed thing? Yeah, that one. Is it really here at school? Obviously, duh. The departed turns itself into a human to kill us. Damn, doesn't that mean we're like in danger? You know, Takai from 2B? They're supposedly missing, but everyone's been saying they get killed They got killed by the departed. Just like the notice on the bulletin board said. Wait, hold on, don't tell me. Remember the second year who committed suicide? You think the departed killed him too? Could be. That means the departed's the cause of all the strange things happening at school lately. That's really crazy. You know, maybe you're their next target. Hey, knock it off. You're creeping me out. If anything, it's probably going to be you first. Because my grades are better than yours. The heck? That's not how it works. Right? After that, the students' conversation detours onto the topic of some popular TV shows. They're chatting merrily, and the unpleasant subject they broached earlier are cast aside. To them, a spooky story about someone's death is probably just another form of mindless entertainment. They're just rumors after all. The sound of a bell rings loudly in my ears. It must be coming from the school's clock tower. The students are apparently desensitized to it, as hardly any of them react to its sound. It's almost time for my appointment. How's it going? Chapter 1. The Departed. I enter Konohara Academy through the main gate. Then I head to the appointed building on the outskirts of the school grounds. Once inside, I quickly consult the guide map at the entrance. The faculty room seems to be this way. There are some teachers left in the office. I ask one of them to call the headmaster, Kanoe.
Yare.
My, so you really came. Welcome to Konohara Academy. I'm Seizui Kanoe, headmaster of the school. Mr. Kanoe smiles, decked out in a flashy suit designed to call attention to the implied amount of money it cost its owner. We spoke on the phone once before I came here, but this is our first in-person interaction. Sorry for calling you here on short notice. What's your name again? Age has really done a number on my memory. Let me introduce myself again then. My name is... Choose the protagonist's surname. Yoshiki. Should I put Yoshiki or DG? I'll put DG because I'm likely to forget who Yoshiki is because my memory's not good either. If they say like Mr. DG, I'll just say DG or something. You started his name. Oh, never mind. Go back. Go back. Retreat. No, it's not. It's. I've done it wrong. Let's put delinquent, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't go that long. Alright, no, we'll put ghost. This might complicate things, but I'm just gonna put ghost. Is your name Ghost DG? You can't change this afterwards. Reset already. Nuts, D's nuts. I'm trying to think what would be the best option. Ghost DG. They're gonna call me by the last name all the time, aren't they? Right? Right? Ah, the hell with it.
Yosh.
We'll see what happens. My name is Ghost DG. Ah, yes, that's right. Terribly sorry. I heard about you from one of our teachers, Daemon. He mentioned your name when I discussed The Departed with him. You're apparently quite versed in matters of the occult. Are you an exorcist, perchance? No, not at all. I've just happened to stumble into strange happenings a lot more than the average person, that's it. I'm nothing compared to a professional. Oh, really? But you've solved supernatural cases before, have you not? Well, yes, I have. I just got lucky, I'm telling you. I really don't have any special techniques or anything like that. I don't know what to make of you. The headmaster pointedly raises his eyebrows. I don't blame him for feeling doubtful or suspicious. Got tangled up in some bizarre incidents and have found myself in life or death situations several times. Fortunately, I managed to survive with some resourcefulness. That's really all there is to it. I'm not some kind of subject matter expert like the headmaster wants. But Damon is a trustworthy man whose opinion I respect. If he vouches for you, then I shall do my best to trust you. Besides, I have no time to find an alternative. Especially considering that we found a new notice this afternoon. He pulls out a piece of paper. I take it from him. This is the departed's notice. There are red fingertips on it. Could it be blood? Oh, that? I heard that's mold, not a blood stain. I'm not familiar with mold of that hue, however. I open the letter and skim through it. Dear pianist, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Obtain notice of pianist. That's the second notice we've gotten. I told you about the first one during our call. It was addressed to Ribbon, right? I believe so. Something seems to have happened to it. It's nowhere to be found now. The previous headmaster got scolded by the cops because it's gone missing. Just as the notice predicted, the student named in it had vanished. And you think it was the departed's doing? No, I don't believe in ghosts and the like. I assume these kids have simply gone missing, but quite a lot of people believe it was the departed's doing. I'm reminded of the conversation I overheard at the front gate. Rumors about the departed seem to be spreading among the students. And that's why I called you. Even our most anxious pupils should be relieved when they see that they have an expert looking into the situation. But again, I must remind you that I'm not an expert. Well, play that part then. Investigate the school tonight and inform the students that there's no such thing as departed. That should be enough to assuage the fears of the superstitious folks. He may claim the departed doesn't exist, but we won't know the truth of the matter until we investigate. I'll go along with him for tonight and see what I can find. The headmaster and I wait until tonight. Until night. Some time has passed since the sun set. The headmaster and I are the only ones left, not a student or teacher in sight. We've waited long enough, let's look around. School at night's a rare privilege, eh? Enjoy it while you can, DG. I shall. We leave the faculty room and begin searching the special building. We visit the infirmary, library and student council room. But we don't find anything unusual. It's unseasonably cold, no? Autumn is barely upon us. If I'd known it'd be like this, I would have dressed more warmly. So why is the headmaster patrolling the school anyway? You could have had one of the younger teachers handle it. Really now, think about it. Do you think I could request that a teacher work overtime to search for ghosts? Nonsense. And since I've only recently been installed as headmaster, I can't exactly cajole anyone into doing the job. I'm left with no choice but to push my old bones and see to do it myself. He heaves a big sigh. I guess being the newcomer at school always has drawbacks, even for a headmaster. Anyway, let's go to the new building next. Follow me, DG. The new building. Leaving the special building, we walk through the corridor and head to the new building. Let's investigate the first floor of the new building. We usually lock the classrooms, but I've requested they remain unlocked just for tonight. Inspect the room as you need. I'll leave the expert to do his work. He's really pushing this expert thing. Denying it is getting annoying, and seeing that it's not having an effect, I decide to simply ignore it now. Shall we begin the investigation? Let's start with the first year classrooms. Movement. Use the directional buttons or left stick. Circle to run. Interacting with doors and objects. When you approach doors, stairs at the end of the path, arrow symbols will appear. Press the directional buttons in the direction of the arrow to move to a new area. Operation Assistance. The event log can also be accessed by pressing the options button. The options button when you can't press R2 or press the wrong button. Use the options button when you can't press R2. Okay. So this is all new, this. They have health bars? What? This is completely new. The previous games were entirely visual novels. Ooh. The headmaster looks like a creep in that portrait. Hello, what was that? There's a thing there. Can we...
Yosh.
There we go. Yush. Darkness has spread outside the window. My eyes are slowly acclimating to the darkness, and I start to vaguely distinguish trees standing nearby. Okay. Nothing over here. Back in the hallway. I like how the main character's like wearing the... Hello? I see a girl dressed in a school uniform. What's a student still doing here? Strange. Investigation points. You'll encounter glimmering spots when moving. These are investigation points. Yeah, X to inspect. If an investigation point is a person, conversation will start. I like how he's wearing the exact same outfit as the first game. Who are you? It looks like she's been branded. Like she's been marked by the spirit. Hello, don't worry, I'm not breaking in. Your headmaster's right behind me. Ah. It looks like she's less tense now. Guess that managed to reassure her. She has a mark on her left cheek. A mysterious mark that looks like a pattern. Is it natural? Can you stop staring at me like that? Oh, sorry about that. Aren't you from the student council? Yes, my name is Himiko Doryu. School grounds are closed. What are you doing here? Doryu falls silent after the headmaster confronts her. It seems like she's got a reason, but she's hesitant to talk. Let's see what information you can learn from Himiko Doryu. Chat, discuss topic. Let's chat. Actually, I'm looking for Izumi. I can't find her anywhere. Who's Izumi? Hoshiko Izumi from the student council. Oh, she's definitely dead. Firing topics. You'll discover topics of conversation during your course of investigation. That way you'll have more things to ask when conversing with people. Alright. Discuss topic. Choose this option will allow you to ask about topics you have obtained. The departed. Let's talk about Izumi. Izumi left the student council room and didn't return even after school closed. The vice president is searching for him now. We looked around the new building and the special building, but can't find him anywhere. Did you mention this to the teacher? No, I thought we'd find him quickly. And now that school's closed, it'd be even harder to tell them. Do you have any clues, like the last thing he said to you or anything like that? Doryu steals a glance at me, seemingly hesitant to answer the question. Ooh. You may not believe it. He looked pale before he left. And then he said, the departed is calling me. Come again? Departed. Everyone's talking about it. The departed's roaming around the school. They're issuing death notices. Or, the person named in the notice is killed by Hanako. Do you believe those rumors? Yes, because someone was actually killed. Would you mind correcting what you said, Doryu? No one is dead. They simply ran away from home. That's the name in the notice, isn't it? They all say Hanako's true identity is Hanako of the toilet. That name sounds familiar. Is that the name of the female spirit? Hanako of the toilet is the spirit of a girl who bobbed her hair with a red skirt. With bobbed hair and a red skirt. She usually appears in the school restrooms. Well, she is Hanako of the toilet for a reason. Do you know anything else? I don't know much more than that. I try not to pay too much attention to it, since this kind of stuff really freaks me out. Her body's shaking. She must be terrified. Can't say that comes as a surprise. Okay. Anything more about Izumi? She left the student council room and didn't return even after school closed. Searching for him now. Okay, so there isn't any new dialogue. It seems like... I'm just gonna check these again to see if there's any, like, additional dialogue for repeating it, but I hope not. Okay, so no. Everyone's talking about it. The departed's roaming around the school, issuing death notices. Named the notices killed by Hanako. Yeah. Alright. Anything new here as well? Izumi, I can't find him anywhere. Right. So it seems like it's just kind of going to be a one and done kind of thing, which I'm okay with. Because otherwise we could be like repeating the same stuff. Trying to find... Yeah, it seems like a right pain in the ass. So I like the way it seems it is. It's just very straightforward and like, here's the choices of dialogue. Do them once each, kind of a vibe. Doryu's given up trying to mask her emotions. She looks straight at us. Don't know who you are, but you better give up. Give up on what? The Departed. If you get curious about the Departed's true identity, you'll become their target. That's what they say. She seems to adamantly believe that the Departed exists. Now I see why the headmaster was worried about trying to calm the students down. He didn't want more of them ending up like this. You should just go home, Doryu. We'll look for Izumi. Understood. I'll get going then. Things are getting more complicated. Let's search for Izumi first and save the matter of the Departed for later. Which reminds me, you're not familiar with the school yet. Just ask me if you're unsure where to go. Alright. Party chat. You can speak with your party member pressing square. Talking with members of your party may yield new clues. Ooh. The character Himiko Doryu has been added to the character file. Character file. The character file will be updated as you proceed with the investigation. You can check the notes in the character file from the menu screen. Consulting this information will help you out during the course of investigation. The character file is also accessible in the gallery. On the title screen, choose gallery and characters. Okay. Let's go find Izumi first, DG. Doryu said she already looked around the entirety of the new building. She's a stand-up student. I doubt she thought to search the area where boys would be forbidden to enter. Oh, there's a sturdy, well-made lectern and podium for teachers here. I can imagine a teacher standing here and lecturing their students. Okay. Do we have like infinite... It seems like we have infinite stamina. Okay. Notices for students are posted on the bulletin board. Students, please avoid loitering at the school. Head home as soon as classes are over. It's an inevitable measure considering all the strange incidents that have occurred. As nerve-wracking as it is, this is a necessary precaution measure. This is the main entrance to the new building. The school gate is right ahead. Shoe lockers for the students are placed near the entrance. Female restroom. Oh yeah, so we were going to check here, weren't we? It's a female restroom, a place forbidden to men and boys. Considering Doryu's personality, I doubt she'd ever consider looking for a boy in here. She may not have searched here, but would it not be inappropriate for us to enter this place? It's for the investigation. You have a point, don't worry about it. It's for the investigation. Well, you're not wrong. This is an emergency. We need to investigate here as well. No one will find out if we keep it between us. All of a sudden, the light goes out. As if somebody's trying to prevent us from entering this place. No way. Is there something lurking here? Oh goodness. Did it go out again? The headmaster responds nonchalantly. The electricity has been acting up lately. It's not the first time this has happened. I've tried to get it fixed, but it's not easy to book an appointment with a repairman these days. Anyway, you needn't trouble yourself. There's nothing mystical about it. We're not being haunted or whatever you call it in your line of work. Still though, it's hard to see in the dark. Hold on a sec. I open my bag and take out my flashlight. Someone's well prepared, eh? Investigating in the dark is something a spirit hunter like you must be skilled at. Investigate in the dark. Use your trusty flashlight when investigating in the dark. If you discover an investigation point in the area illuminated by the flashlight, you can inspect it with X. Okay. I can faintly see a pale reflection of my face in the mirror. You tired? You look dead inside. Guy knows me well. First-person investigation. Some investigations conducted in first-person perspective. Use the cursor around using directional buttons or left stick. Press X to inspect investigation points. To exit first-person view, press circle. Gotcha. Really straightforward. The toilet bowl is spotless. No dirt at all. I feel uneasy about peering inside toilet bowls, even though I have to. Yeah, same, bro. Toilet bowl is spotless. No dirt at all. Look. And a pen. A red marker is lying on the floor. Have you noticed the writing on the wall? Bet this is what they used to write it. Can't believe they left the evidence after scribbling on the wall. They're going to damage the school's reputation. Mr. Kanoe, mind if I keep this marker? You want to keep it? Yeah, it may be related to our investigation. This is nothing but a rule of thumb, but usually when items are found at a spirit's hideout, they're tied to that spirit. Even a seemingly ordinary marker like this can be a clue. Fine, do what you want. Investigating spirits sure is troublesome work, eh? You even have to pick up things like this. Yeah. On close inspection, I noticed that there are traces of something scribbled on the wall. I should be able to make out some of it. Disgusting, annoying, just die already. While I can't read the name, someone's obviously being bad-mouthed pretty harshly. Just then, the toilet suddenly flushes. Say, has the toilet here been acting weird too? No, I've not heard any such reports. You probably just accidentally touched the lever. While the water was flowing, I heard a voice. The voice of a girl saying, "Give it back." And it felt like I had energy drained from my body. I don't think I just imagined that. Did the spirit just contact me? Spirit and damage. Various mishaps may harm characters mentally and physically during investigations or battle. DG and his party members can take spirit damage during these times. If you run out of spirit, the investigation will come to an end, or worse, you'll die. Keep an eye on how much spirit you have and make sure not to let it reach 0. Alright, you got it. The toilet bowl is spotless, no dirt at all. Don't see anything unusual. Is it really a spiritual phenomenon? Yeah, I think it was. Let's try this again. Scrolled on the tar wall. Well, I can't read the name. Someone's obviously being bad-mouthed. Okay, so that's the same. I reckon, just a gut instinct, right? A student has figured out if they write the names of people they don't like, and they're like, oh, kill this person, I hate them, blah, 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 on the wall, the spirit Hanako will find them and kill them. Don't you think we've investigated enough here? I feel really uncomfortable. Let's leave. Yeah, let's go. Hi, Athena. Hi, Element. How you doing, guys? Piano. Sound of piano reverberates through the building. Didn't hear anything. Must be your imagination. Where's the music room? It's right ahead. Go. Athena's asking, you silly ghost, what you doing investigating your own kind? I'm looking for a date, obviously. Not easy in the afterlife. I enter the music room and scan the place. However, no one is here. See? Nobody's here. You really are just imagining things. There's no possible way you heard the piano. We finally reached a logical conclusion. This triumphant voice echoes off the walls of the empty room. Is there really no one here? Better check the place out to be sure. Oh my god, it's the ghost of Bach. There are portraits of famous musicians on the walls, some smiling, some frowning. Their eyes won't move no matter how long you stare at them. Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to. And is this the piano from Mario 64? There's a black grand piano. Did this thing really make a sound just now? Let's take a closer look. Detailed investigation. When inspecting an investigation point, you may be able to conduct a detailed investigation. Doing so will allow you to inspect it more thoroughly and use items. There are times when you can even use special actions. Okay. Inspect item. Let's inspect. A vintage piano fitting for a school with such a long history. Its elegant appearance with a muted polish really makes it the centerpiece of this room. The lid is open. I should be able to play the piano then. What about a flick? Notice for pianist. Take out the notice for pianist. How would I use this though? I can't come up with any idea. That's fine. That's sort of what I expected. I just want to do it for the sake of... Yeah, just want to do it. I reach my fingers toward the piano keys. Don't start on me like that, DG. I thought my heart was going to stop. My word. Sorry about that. It isn't just the headmaster. I'm feeling ill after playing the piano as well. Suddenly, a portrait falls at the other end of the room. It's too much to be a coincidence. It may be a spiritual phenomenon. I should examine further. We do anything more with the piano? No, we can't. Okay. There's some kind of note here. It's a poster on the floor. It must have come unglued from the nearby bulletin board. Curious, I pick it up. Attention brass band club members. Notice of change of lead. We'd like to inform you that the pianist for the recital of our school song at the upcoming ceremony has been changed. Previous Hanako Kai Toshihiko Tizumi. So Hanako might be vengeful. Him poster from the music room. This isn't good. If the departed's notice is real, then Izumi may be the target. Exactly. Slow down, DG. You have some rationale for the claim, correct? Izumi is in the brass band club. Izumi is a sophomore. Izumi is a pianist. It's written in the notice. They'll kill the pianist. And Izumi is a pianist. That's just a coincidence. The departed doesn't exist. Izumi, a pianist, has been worried about the departed. And now he's disappeared the same day that even the notice arrived? Do you really think this is all a coincidence? Yeah. The headmaster abruptly starts coughing. His face is drenched in sweat. He's so pale, he looks like he could collapse at any moment. Are you alright? Far from it. I can barely breathe and my heart is racing. Forget brandy, I just want to drink some water and calm down. Sorry, but can you let me rest in the infirmary for a spell? The infirmary is in the special building. Guess we better go there. You can check the description of an item by selecting an item from the menu. Try to read the description of any items that has the word details on it. Huh. First. Portrait hanging off the wall has fallen. And it's right after I played the piano. What an unusual timing. It's not a coincidence. What's going on here? So if we go to menu... Look at us. We're so disheveled. Look at us. Spirit file. Items. What's typing? Really? We have a typing on us? That's going to be useful. Kanoe's favorite item, a typing made of pure silver with a clean crystal attached to the base. Quartz is rumored to have protective powers. Effect, +2 spiritual power. Purchased from second-hand dealer acquaintance. Cute. Details. Oh, that's what it meant. Hit details. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, okay. Level. There's a level to this as well. And stats too. I seem to recall there were stats in the original game, but they were just there for fluff, I think. Was it this way? The infirmary is in new building. 1B, 1B, 1C. Special building. There we go. We leave the new building, go back to the special building. Once there, we head to the infirmary. The infirmary looks the same as you'd find at any school. It's a great place to get a drink of water and lie down for a break. Let's talk to the headmaster in a bit. I want to record my progress first. Infirmary. Your spirit will automatically recover when you go back to the infirmary. You can obtain a lot of information by conversing with others. Don't forget to save the game using save when you're ready to stop playing. We're gonna save. Talk. Finally, break time. Sorry for troubling you. What do you want to ask? Chat. Oh my, I'm absolutely shattered right now. Who would have thought I'd need to deal with this sort of thing so soon after I was appointed? When did you get here? Just a few days ago. I was supposed to be installed here next year, but it happened early on account of the previous headmaster's collapse. That's the spirit referred to in the notice, right? I don't believe in such a being exists in my school. Assuming the rumors are true, Hanako must refer to the tale of Hanako the toilet, of the toilet. And if you believe what the notice said, I have a feeling this Hanako is being used by the departed to attack the students. This whole thing is getting beyond absurd. The spirit is making another spirit attack people? Are we in a fantasy world or something? I wonder where Izumi is. Based on Doryu's statement, I doubt he's in the special building or the new building. Is there anywhere else? Let's see. The old building, I suppose. That place is basically abandoned though. Nobody'd have a reason to sneak in there at night. Is it locked? At night, yes. During the day, it's open because it's been repurposed as a storeroom. Though if it were my choice to make, I'd rather keep it locked during daytime as well, given recent events. Oops. He pauses, looking like he's accidentally let something slip. What happened in the old building? No comment. It doesn't have anything to do with this. Can you please just pay that no mind? It's a sensitive topic. I feel like, no, you should tell us. I told you all I know. I want to put an end to this whole departed situation as soon as possible. Many students overreact to spiritual nonsense rumors. It's supernatural with no basis in reality. Talking about Doryu? He's one of them, better than others though. Some even skip class because they believe they may be targeted. I want to clear this rubbish from their minds so they can focus on the schoolwork. Yeah, it's the same. Let's get going. I'm worried about Izumi. Where should we explore next, DG? You're not going to say the old building, are you? That's exactly what I was going to say, actually. Where else would you suggest? Oh, come on. It's locked. There's no way Izumi's in there. There's no point in going there. I don't intend to snoop, but I need to be sure he's not in there. You're one stubborn fellow. Fine. This amateur shall yield to the opinion of the expert. Where do we go from here? The door in the front music room leads to the door in front of the music room leads to the corridor. Just go straight from there and you'll reach the old building. Alright, I'll save again. By the way, DG, do you have any weapons? Weapons? If we're dealing with spirits here, you must have some kind of talisman or holy wall, right? Exorcists do usually carry those sorts of things, but I'm not an exorcist, so I don't have them. What an unreliable man. Fine, I'll give you this. The headmaster pulls out a small knife from the leather sheath. It's an antique silver knife with peonies decorating the grip. It looks like a valuable antique, though the blade is thin and doesn't seem like it'd be all that useful in a fight. My grandfather founded the school, and this knife is part of his collection. I heard it's supposed to be a talisman, who knows, but it'll work against spirits. You're pretty well prepared for someone who doesn't believe in the supernatural. That's just my personality. I don't believe, but there's no harm in being prepared, just in case. Please take it with you. Obtain Kanoe's knife. Treat it with care, alright? It's a memento received from my grandfather. So... Oops. How do we... I want to look at this knife. It says the weight and everything. Interesting. Are we gonna have to, like, defend ourselves in a fight? It was this way, wasn't it? Yeah, I think. There's lead up. There's no need to go to either. Okay. It's not that. There we go. This should be the corridor that connects the two buildings. The surrounding area is shrouded in darkness. I can't see clearly. There are no lights in either this corridor nor the old building due to the electrical issue. I procrastinated on getting it fixed because it wasn't causing any harm, but I regret that now. He shrugs. This investigation will rely heavily on your flashlight. As I'm sure a lot of our investigation will, yeah. Oh, hello? Someone is standing at the end of the corridor. Oh, shit. My head is killing me. Standing there is a male student. He holds his head in pain while spitting curses. Are you Izumi? Huh? He responds and turns to us. Then he nods. Are you alright? Shall we take you to the infirmary? Just leave me alone. Ugh. He groans painfully before sinking at silence. Looks like he finds it hard to even speak. But I can't leave him alone. What should I do? Ask him for details. Tell him about Doryu. Ask him about the departed. Tell him about Doryu? The student council president, Doryu, is looking for you. She's really worried. Apparently you told Doryu the departed is calling you. Did you just say the departed? Yeah, I know about them. He lets out a disturbing laugh, his squeaky voice not sounding remotely normal. You see, the departed is hiding out in our school to find the one. They've disguised themselves as a human, and you can't even tell they're not human. Enough with the jokes. They're nothing but ridiculous rumors. It's true. You know why I think so? Because I know who the departed is. Well, who the hell is it? But it's too late now. I'm messed up. The departed hates me. I keep hearing a voice saying, die, die, die in my head. Get a grip, Izumi. Why do I have to suffer like this? Shit. Ah! Izumi is deeply perturbed. Our voices aren't getting enough through to him. Please calm down. We need your cooperation so we can help you. Shut up, shut up, shut the hell up. I've got no fucking time left. I don't want to die. I'm gonna go to the music room and kill that Hanako bitch myself. Well, alright then. Izumi turns and runs back toward the old building. Izumi! By the music room. Does he mean the music room in the old building? Hold on, there's a music room there? It's not used anymore though. I glance down at the general area where Izumi was standing. There's something catches my eye. It looks like a knuckle duster? I didn't see this in his hand earlier though. Did it fall out of his pocket? Maybe he brought it for self-defense, since he's frightened by the departed. Why don't you keep it, DG? Sure, just in case. A knuckle duster? Let's have a look. This weapon that Izumi dropped when he was agitated, also known as brass knuckles. Interesting. The knife is heavier. Okay. The door to the old building is locked. Why is this door open? It should have been locked in the evening. Who cares about that right now? Let's go inside. While the structure is quite similar to the new building, it gives off an entirely different vibe. The wall is ridden with mold and dust. Cobwebs are strung up here and there. Forget about the clean. This place isn't even ventilated. God, this place is so muggy. Let's leave the door open after you, DG. I extend my hand towards the door. But it won't open. That's weird. Why won't it open? It can't be. The door won't budge no matter how many times you try to open it. What in the world is happening? Are we trapped in here? What happened, DG? I'm not sure, but I can just kick the door down if it comes push to shove. Finding Izumi is our priority now. You have a point. The locations of the rooms are the same in both the new and old buildings. That means the music room is right beside us. Something tells me I should explore. Oh, okay, we have to the music room. Something just tells me like we should go somewhere else first, you know. The old building's music room is just ahead. I hear a voice coming from inside when I walk towards the door. Stay away from me. Stop right there. Somebody help. Help. Hey, DG. Let's go. My hand! Immediately upon opening the door, we're greeted by a grisly sight. Filthy water shooting from rubber hose has severed Izumi's left hand. The rubber hose is undulating in the air as if gravity holds no power over it. The filthy water is issuing forth from the hose, is lashing out with a menace like a whip cracking through the air. There's no way a normal hose could contain a jet of water strong enough to dismember somebody. It just doesn't make any sense. Yet, that's precisely what my eyes are telling me is happening. I don't have time to debate the plausibility of this scene. Just gotta accept it. Just accept that this impossible phenomenon is real, caused by a haunting. Both the water and hose begin to coil up, growing taut with tension. Are they ready to hit him again? What are you doing, Izumi? Run! Izumi turns around when I yell at him. The water's next strike narrowly misses him. A frantic Izumi rushes past me and out of the music room. The hose disappears into the darkness as if it were pursuing him. What the hell was that? I don't know myself. Let's just save that for later. Now we have... Why do I hear the sound of dripping water? Why is there water in the music room? The hoses are wrapped around the headmaster's neck as if they were trying to lift him up. This cannot be! Descending from the dark ceiling, hoses have snagged the headmaster by his neck. They're coiled like snakes with murderous intent. This keeps up, his life's in jeopardy. I need to get rid of these hoses immediately. Suspensive act. Oh, okay. Suspensive acts. A suspensive act will occur when encountering a special situation. By making the appropriate decision, you can drastically alter the outcome of a situation. Think of it as a moment of truth. There must be a tool I can use inside my bag. What can I do? Wait, what? What can I do about the hoses constricting the headmaster's neck? We need to do something real quick. But should I do it or... Choosing a character? Oh. During a suspensive act, you must first choose who is going to perform the action. Think carefully before making a decision. I noticed they have different times based on the amount of health they have as well. Who am I gonna make do this? Surely using the knife. If I use the knife, that's the right way to do it. But something tells me not. Oh, there's no timer. Thank God. No timer.
Yosh.
Alright, what do we do next? I can use an item in this situation, like... Choose the most appropriate item among the list of things DG comes up with. Kanoe's knife. But it's made of silver, it would break easily. But how would a knuckle duster work? I'm gonna go knuckle duster, chat. What do I do with this item? I've got to choose the most appropriate action in order to have the outcome I want. Choosing an action. Choose the most appropriate action from the list of things DG comes up with. The character needs to have enough spirit to execute the action. Each action has a different execution rate. This will be explained in detail later. First, choose the action you want to do. Hit the hose. We have an 84% chance. Costs 2. Yes. Alright, here I go. I doubt anyone would be able to keep their cool in this situation. Panicking, feeling pressure, those kinds of things can increase the chance of failure. Execution rate of failure. During suspensive acts, not every action is doable. Each action has an execution rate that is based on the person performing the action. Your execution rate must be high enough for you to successfully perform the action. Now let's try executing this action. Let's do it. It cost me 2 health. I slide the knuckle duster onto my fingers and raise my fist to strike the hoses. Yeah! My fist successfully connects with the area where the hoses are entangled. The hoses should have come loose here. Fortunately, the hoses don't appear to be loosening at all. Looks like this isn't the right choice. No! Correct and incorrect actions. The action you executed just now was incorrect. During a suspensive act, you need to successfully execute the correct action. In situations where you succeed at performing an action, but still fail to get the desired result, you should pick another option. You can also fail when you choose the wrong character. Try to choose the right person and the right action. Okay. So, the headmaster's unable to move. There must be a tool I can use inside my bag. Something tells me the knife isn't the right call. Oh, it only gives me the knife now. Pry the gap between the hoses. 78% cut the hose. Yes. I feel like this is going to break the knife, though. Using the knife, I try to cut the hose, lifting the headmaster. Failure! Except my palms are so sweaty, I accidentally dropped the knife. Knees weak. Arms spaghetti hose. There must be a tool I can use inside. I can't untangle the hoses that are wrapped around his neck. He won't last much longer. Oh my god. I'm sweating now. I'm sweating. Can always knife. 99% chance. Let's go.
Yosh.
Well, using the knife, I try to cut the hose, lifting the headmaster. See, given what the other games are like, you'd be surprised. Like that, to me, I think Saf, my wife, would agree that using the knuckle duster was like the logical choice based on what the other games are like. I cut the hose bit by bit. I think I could do it. The hose gradually rips apart. It finally breaks apart with a loud crack. I hurriedly sever the other hoses. The moment I finish cutting the last hose, my knife snaps. Yep, I was worried about that. I was worried about that. Somehow I've survived. The headmaster's been freed from the hose's binding. Looks like this is the right choice. Survived. Survived. We've successfully broken through the tension of the suspensive act. In summary, you'll want to look for 2 main things when trying to get your desired outcome in suspensive act. First, choose an action with a high execution rate. Second, choose the correct action. There are also times when suspensive act will be a multi-part event. Can't believe I nearly hanged myself when we're not even in the financial trouble. Hey, that'll bring bad luck. I'm glad you weren't injured. My luck has always been good. Let's chase after Izumi now. I think Izumi might already be dead, to be honest. Oh my god, all the bloodshed. DG, look at the floor. There's a trail of blood. Given the amount, this has to be Izumi's blood. The trail leads to the entrance to the old building where there's a big puddle of blood. The door looks like it's been painted red with blood smeared all over the handle and windows. Izumi tried to run outside, except the door was locked. Is it still locked now? I'm gonna assume so. Putting some strength into the door, I attempt to push it open. Unlike the previous time, the door it opens this time. There are no traces of blood to be seen outside. Izumi's still in the building. Judging by the amount of blood, Izumi is probably... Ugh. One question though, DG. Where is he? No idea, but we should find him if we follow the trail. Turn my eyes down the corridor. Fresh, glistening blood extends deep into the darkness. Can we just acknowledge that Izumi got his hand severed by piss? I just want to make sure we're all in the same play with that one. There's text on there.
Yosh.
Yush. The word annoying is written in red in the mirror. What are they referring to? This doesn't look like blood. It's a red marker, isn't it?
Yosh.
This area is used to store tools for cleaning toilets. I open the cupboard, but it's empty. I haven't found anything I can use as a weapon. I'm a bit worried about this since my knife broke. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about this too, mate. I've got the knuckle duster still, but... It leads to this toilet stall. Are you there, Izumi? There's no response. I think he's already... It's not locked, should I? Headmaster doesn't reply. Instead, he nods warily, a dazed look on his face. Gripping the handle, I slowly push the door open. The blood leads inside the stall. Yet there's no sign of Izumi. How can this be? This is absurd. The headmaster's plaintive query goes unanswered. I totally understand his feelings. However, no amount of whining will make this situation make sense. Let's examine this restroom. Yeah, let's... Blood. I find a fresh blood stain. It's probably Izumi's since he was just attacked by hoses. If he's lost that amount of blood, I doubt he's still alive. I want to check around. The toilet bowl is dirty. It's obvious that it hasn't been cleaned for quite a while. This place is so dirty, it obviously hasn't been used for a long time. Okay. What else is there? Hear like a creepy squelchy sound. Maybe I'm supposed to use my red marker? No. There's something. Do we leave now? Try the other stalls. Look. Oyster, thank you for the raid. I find a pale pink handkerchief on the ground. It's an elegant, expensive-looking item. The initials NH are embroidered on the edge. There's some ink on the cloth. A faint, irritating odor is coming from it. It smells like acidic detergent. I'm guessing it's toilet cleaner. Did they try to erase the writing over there? Dirty handkerchief.
Yosh.
There's a scribble on the wall. You suck at piano. Stop showing off. Don't play the school song. There's a name written on it, but it's so faint it's unreadable. This is obviously slander, just like the stuff we found in the new building. I wonder who they're bullying. Speaking of piano, Izumi is a pianist. Does this have anything to do with him? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Toilet bowl is dirty, it obviously hasn't been used for a while. Yeah, that's fine. Is there any information we can gather from the handkerchief? Irritating odor. NH. Okay, no. Nothing in here either. I'll examine the toilet bowl because why not? Yeah. All of a sudden, a shrill scream pierces the night. What was that? It came from the hallway. What was that sound? I hear something creaking from the hallway near the classrooms. Female voice. A hollow moan so faint it could disappear at any moment. No, she's... It was that girl, Himiko Doryu. The sight before me was beyond comprehension, an otherworldly scene. A girl drenched in sewage water suspended by a bunch of rubber hoses. Filthy water and rubber hoses just like the assault on Izumi. Countless hoses sway in the air. They look like venomous snakes arching their necks into sickles, intimidating their prey. Pain groans emerge from her lips. Damn, I have to hurry and save her. I extend my hand towards the hoses, trying to grab her. Do we do it? And at that moment, the hoses just disappear. She drops down onto the floor limply. Oh, thank God. I was worried because we broke the knife. Maybe she's like, was gonna die. But it's not just the hoses that have vanished. The yellow water that drenched her body and stained her blouse is completely gone too. No traces remain, as if the entire scene was just witnessed. We just witnessed was nothing but an illusion. Hey, you alright? Doryu doesn't respond. She's fainted. What on earth just happened? No time to question anything. Let's get her to the infirmary. I carry Doryu on my back and pick up her blazer from the floor. We hurry to the infirmary. Once there, we lay her down on the bed. Though she's unconscious, her breathing is steady. She should be fine now. Let's continue our investigation. We haven't found Izumi yet. Mr. Kanoe? Apologies. My mind is a bit fuzzy after all those bizarre happenings, one after another. You could just wait here if it's too much for you. No, I cannot. I must protect the school or else I'm going to bring shame upon my grandfather. He smiles weakly. It's obvious that he's forcing it. He's propped up his resolve with a sense of responsibility to his grandfather, the founder of the school. Fine, alright, let's head to the old building. Let's save. Let's get on with it. Let's face this ghost. This is going to be a really long video, but let's go. Thank you for the raid, Toyster. Guys, make sure you follow Toyster. Check out Toyster. Toyster was playing, this is the wrong way. Toyster was playing Monster Hunter World. DG. Should we check the female restroom again? We've pretty much looked through every corner. But we still haven't found Izumi. We saw that trail of blood, right? He must be in there. The headmaster yells hysterically. He's clearly tense and overwhelmed. He's nearly reached his limit, both mentally and physically. Okay, we'll give the restroom another look. It's not like we have any other leads anyway. Search for Izumi has been added to Spirit File. Rumors the departed, the arrival of a death notice sent by a mysterious entity. The departed has Konohara Academy in motion. The notice denotes a murderer and their target. Since the murderer's name is Hanako, it leads the students to believe that it's the spirit of the urban legend, Hanako the Toilet. Rumors the departed after the notices arrived. Some students actually went missing, but police couldn't intervene due to the lack of any obvious crime. However, as the rumors took a toll on the students, I was hired to conduct an investigation and I have to determine if this is the work of spirits or merely a prank. Search for Izumi. We pursued a student, Izumi, who'd gone missing. I saw his name on the poster in the music room. He was badly hurt when we found him in the old building's music room. He went missing again after. We followed a trail of his blood. It ended in the girls' restroom where we found red graffiti and a handkerchief. Someone apparently scared him and he seemed to be running from them. My gut told me it had to do with what was written on the notice. What actually happened in that restroom? We might be able to learn what caused Hanako the toilet to attack Izumi. Oh, sorry. We need to inspect that bloodstained float door again. Sorry. Oh. Let's go. I kind of feel like maybe I should investigate other parts. No. And it will go in here, maybe? Doesn't. Yeah, no, I won't. I don't want to, like, miss an essential item and then, like, get murdered, you know? Sounds like running water. Where in the world is that coming from? Right. Cupboard is empty. Oh. Inside the stall, a male student is on the toilet seat. A bundle of things are sprouting from his eyes, slender rubber hoses. They're spewing filthy water in every direction. Guess that explains the sound of running water. Between all the blood, the fallen eyeballs, and the hoses, I've been able to tell what this poor kid looked like while he was alive. Though there is one pretty obvious clue as to his identity. His left hand is missing. This must be Toshihiko Izumi. His wide open mouth gives an idea of just how much pain he'd endured. He'd probably had his eyes pushed out from the inside by the hoses while he was still alive. Looking at the pool of blood surrounding his body from his severed wrist though, his suffering and terror probably didn't last too long. That's about the only bit of luck he'd had tonight. What's wrong, TG? What in the world is in there? The headmaster screams and bolts out of the restroom. Guess that's finally what pushed him past the edge of sanity. I honestly can't blame him. I'm too shocked to think straight myself. Better get out of this restroom first, return to the infirmary and come up with a plan. Oh. I walk toward the exit, legs trembling. Huh? I can't lift my legs. Something's tangled around my ankle. A long, thin, elastic blue something. It's the rubber hose. Oh! I look into the mirror and see something swaying. What? Is that a person? It's a girl in a wet shirt and a red suspender skirt. Her limbs blackened. She looks dead, swaying from side to side. This is Hanako of the toilet. Hoses crawl up around my waist to my chest, all the way around my neck. Can't move my limbs, even my mouth is bound. I'll be killed at this rate. Shit, as if I just let that happen. My arm's the only thing I can somewhat move at the moment. I've got an idea. I've got an idea, chat. I've got an idea. The graffiti, so cruel. Kill the one who wrote it. The words spewing out of her mouth are filled with rage. Looks like she thinks I was the one who wrote that thing on the mirror. The hoses are constricting me tighter. If I don't do something, I'll die here. There must be something in my bag that I can use to survive. Clues for the correct action. Clues for the correct action are hidden within the stories, item details, spirit file, and other bits of collected information. Incorrect action choices can also give you some insight and help narrow down your options. Think carefully, unravel the truth, and choose the correct action. Okay. Dirty handkerchief. Poster in the music room. Dirty handkerchief. Put in front of the hose, wipe off the graffiti. Inspect the handkerchief, has a 95% chance. I feel like this is the right way to do it. Just wipe off the graffiti, probably, right? But I'm gonna do this one first because it might give me an additional clue. Yes. Like, what if I just smear more stuff on the mirror and just upset Hanako? Yes. I raise the handkerchief close to my nose and take a small whiff of the scent. Oh, wait, this nasty smell reminds me of public restrooms. It's the scent of acidic detergent. You might be able to erase writing on the mirror. Nice. Okay, good. I took a lot of damage. The hose around my body's tightening. It doesn't seem like her anger has subsided. Looks like this isn't the right choice. That's okay. That's okay. Looks like she thinks I was the one who wrote. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Dirty handkerchief. Wipe off the graffiti. I also wanted to test to see if doing that and learning about the handkerchief would increase my chances of this option, but it didn't change my chances at all. I might be able to clear up this misunderstanding by wiping off the writing with a handkerchief. I stretch the handkerchief toward the mirror. Then I wipe off the word annoying. Hose binding my shoulders loosened slightly. Did that clear up the misunderstanding? I might have managed to convince her that I'm not a bad person by erasing those awful words. Looks like this is the right choice. I feel like I can move my arm a bit more now. Not bully? What did she mean by not bully? Was this girl bullied in the past? Who? I don't know. Who am I? Did she just say, who am I? Is she a fan of Jackie Chan? Who? Oh. The girl screams out loud. God, my health is getting low. The hose cinches tight around my body. Hit, what do I do now? Act 2. The girl seems pissed because she doesn't know who she is. Guess I need to tell her that next. That would be the poster in the music room, I think. Menu, log. Read carefully. Show her the poster. Oh, fold a flower. That's cute. Maybe that is the right answer. I bet her name means flower or something, and I'm like, oh, flower, and then Hanako's like, oh yeah, that was my name. It was something flower. That's what I feel like is the right option. But I'm gonna show her the poster. No, I'm gonna fold a flower, damn it. I'm trying to use my huge brain. I tried to make a flower using the poster. Yes! Hana means flowers. There you go. Huge brain. So she is Hanako of the toilet. She might be pleased by a paper flower. My sister often asked me to make her paper dahlias when we were kids. I wonder if I still remember how to do it. Done. Miraculously, I succeed in making one. Ooh. Considering she's demanding to know who she is, that was probably a pointless waste of time. Oh, no. I thought I was being really clever then. I thought I was being really clever. Here's the poster. Show her the poster. I thought I was being really smart then. Try to hold up the poster with one arm, attempting to show it to the girl. I hold the poster toward her so she can see the names. However, she doesn't respond at all. She probably can't see the small print at this distance. Oh no! This is not the right choice! The girl seems pissed. Oh no! We've obtained some... If I can put together the information we've obtained so far, along with the graffiti on the restroom wall, I should be able to identify her. Oh, is it the name on the marker pen? Was that it? Oh. Write Izumi on the mirror. Write Hanako Akai on the mirror. Write Hanako of the toilet on the mirror. Fingers crossed, chat. Fingers crossed. I stretch my hand toward the mirror and try to write Hanako Akai with a red marker. 1. Yes, come on. Be the right choice. I exert maximum effort, just like Deadpool, and somehow managed to get the marker close to the mirror. Begin writing. Hanako. Hanako Akai. This is the name of the female pianist written on the poster. Doryu said she is Hanako of the toilet, though she is probably referring to the classic urban legend of Hanako of the toilet, and not this school's Hanako. The girl who was bullied might be Hanako Akai. Hanako Akai. My name. The hose binding me finally loosens. I assume she remembers her name now. You are different. The girl then disappears into the darkness. Makes me wonder if Hanako of the toilet forgives me now that she's pulled herself together. Looks like this is the right choice. Oh, that was close. That was close. That was too close. What the heck? Once Hanako's presence is gone, the restroom changes completely. There's no trace of the hoses nor the blood, as if nothing foul ever happened here. Wait, no way. Then what happened to... Izumi's corpse is no longer in the stall. It's gone. No one is inside. Even the hoses and the water are gone, the same as if it happened with Doryu. It's as if everything was only a nightmare. And that means we've lost any evidence of this incident. The only thing remaining is the fact that a student named Toshiki Izumi has disappeared. The cops will probably just treat him as one of the thousands of missing people, exactly as they did with the student mentioned in the first notice. In this case, cops will be useless. What should I do? I'd better go back to the infirmary first. The headmaster may have returned there. After talking with him, we can decide what we should do next. Hanako's origin has been added to the spirit file. Alright. I don't think I'm going to read these because it basically just summarizes everything. So I'm gonna skip these, really, I think. It seems Hanako was bullied in the past. Maybe the real reason she became a spirit was tied to the bullying. Izumi's death maybe point to that. Fortunately, his corpse has disappeared without trace. It seems like I've got some fear-filled days ahead of me. Yeah. Yeah. Returning to the infirmary. Pressing L1 will... Oh, that's nice. Note that there'll be times in the game when you can't do that. That's really handy. Like, a big quality of life. Bang, just... Back to the infirmary. The headmaster is indeed in the infirmary. He's talking with Doryu. I should tell him what happened. Let's save the game. Chapter 1, final stage. You're back, DG. Sorry about earlier. I was so shocked I ran away before I knew what was happening. Right. Ah yes, Doryu's woken up. I told her about you and how you saved her life. Come on, Doryu, thank the gentleman. Thank you, Mr. DG. Feeling better now? Yeah, more or less. How about Izumi? Oh well. Looks like the headmaster hasn't broken the news to her. He's probably concerned about her mental state. There's something I want to ask her though. We can't hide it forever. Alright. Let me tell you all the things I've gone through tonight. And that's it. It must be hard to swallow, I know, but you're gonna have to believe me. It can't be. Izumi's been murdered? Doryu sinks into silence after that. Incredible that you survived encounters like this against vicious spirits before, DG. Hope you'll forgive me, but I found you to be quite dubious before. But I guess I made the right choice by asking for your help. You saved us. He looks at me, a faint, tired smile settling on his lips. Izumi's been killed, just as the notice said. Doryu murmurs quietly. If you get too curious about the departed's true identity, you'll be targeted and killed by them. The rumor seems to be true after all. Her voice trembles slightly. Is she shocked by the death of her friend, or is she scared of the departed? Seeing her tremble, I try to reassure her. There is indeed something in this school. Don't worry, the headmaster and I are both here. I know. Thank you for everything. Excuse me. A young girl enters the room all of a sudden. Her hair is dyed white, which begs the question, does this school have really lax guidelines on appearance? There you are, Hime. I've been looking for you. Did you find Izumi? What's wrong, Hime? Who are you? Michio Kinukawa, the student council's vice pres and Hime's friend. Both of you should go home. It's really late already. We'll do something about Izumi. Understood. Let's go home, Michio. Yay! I guess that's it for tonight. The headmaster and Doryu probably don't want to tell Michio about what happened to Izumi. Let me drive you home. I wouldn't be able to look your parents in the eye if something were to happen to you. There's no need for that. We both live in the dorm. It's only a minute away from here. Oh no, we broke at the curfew though. Dorm manager's gonna scold us real bad. I'll let them know then. Be careful on your way home. We'll be going then. Doryu bids us farewell and leaves with Michio. You must be tired too, DG. Go home. I'll call you again later to talk about the case. Mr. Konoe. I want some time alone now. Please go home. Character Michio Kinukawa has been added to the files. Guess I'll head back. My car is parked in the lot near the main gate. The moment I exit the special building, the door locks behind me. I walk toward the shoe lockers, figuring I can leave that way. Take it easy, Toyster. Have a good day at work. Thank you again. Thank you. Where are they? There's a large bulletin board here. This is where the first notice is posted. When I move the papers around, I find a stab wound on the board that looks like it was made with a knife. Looking closely at it, I can see some faint red marks. Ah, something on the floor. Just then I spot a piece of paper on the floor. It wasn't here earlier. A short sentence in red letters is written on it. Dear visitor, I'll be waiting for you in the corridor. Yours truly, the departed. This is... By visitor, they mean me? Are they... They said they'd be waiting in the connecting corridor. I may be able to get closer to learning the departed's true identity if I go. Except that's no different than running into the jaws of death. I can still turn my back on my fears and run away. All I have to do is go outside through the exit by the shoe lockers. So the question is, should I face my fear or should I avoid it? In that case, face the fear. I feel like this is a bad move. I feel like this is a bad move. But let's do it. Where's this bell sound coming from? My head! It's a trap, isn't it? Strange figure is standing in the darkness. A lanky, slender body with an unnaturally big head. No way. That's the departed. Doesn't like the light in its face. Is this their laughter I hear right now? They set their sights on me. Are they laughing? I can feel the warmth of my body slowly leaving just from them staring at me. If this keeps up, I'm in serious danger. I've got to escape right here, right now. But I can't. I'm petrified. My legs won't even tremble. The departed vanishes suddenly. Did I make it? No way, bro. Yeah, it's behind you. No, they're behind me. On this wonderful day, let us exchange vows with one another. A faint, crackling voice echoes in my mind. I swear to always stay by your side forever and ever. What are you saying? Say, my dear. Can I bite you? Chapter 1, The Departed, end. Did we die? Did we survive? Save my progress. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to end this video here, but holy moly. Oh boy. I love this game already.